If you played Mega Man as a kid and you're like, man, I would like to try Mega Man 9, I love those memories, you'll get raped. I mean, this game, look at this. Everything I say is based on my own opinions and experience. I'm not speaking for the public, and my feedback should be treated as such. You are watching Nico Evaluates. With 26 years of experience on Mega Man games, 7 years of doing the No Miss Buster Only challenge, and countless Snupster Races, as well as being the QA tester for Mega Man Unlimited, I'm here to tell you my honest opinions on different Mega Man games, so sit tight and learn. Hello people and welcome to Nico Evaluates Mega Man 9. About time we play something good, right?
Where's Mega Man and Base?
Listen, we played like 5 bad games in a row. Time to put a stop to that. We're playing Mega Man 9 first. Then after that we'll probably play another fan game and then Mega Man and Base. Something like that. Mega Man 9 was of course released way after the NES games. 10 years ago in fact. Has it really been 10 years? Oh my lord. I bought the Wii just for this game. I didn't have it for long and it just broke. Story is nothing to sneeze at, as usual. Kind of a sad song for some reason. I do like the art and everything, but Capcom and Inti Creates proved that they can still make a good Mega Man game after so long. Such a long time has passed since the previous game, in the 8-bit style anyway. Let's get into the game, shall we? Welcome back. I literally sat there the first time I got this game on the Wii. I sat silently on this screen for probably like 5 minutes, listening to the song. It's like reliving my childhood again. This was fucking amazing. They somehow captured the essence of the old title screens and made them even better. I mean, look at this. Fucking gorgeous. So I am playing the Wii version here. Well, you got challenges. And you will get those completed once you advance in the game. Not a big deal though. Got time attacks, got endless attacks. Got special games like Proto Man mode and Superhero mode. These are just harder difficulties for the game. The hero and superhero mode here. So it's a nice addition. I've been in the game with all of those, and I also got the perfect challenge. I think I've done most of the challenges as well. I remember people laughing at the difficulty of the challenges, but I was like, dude, that's nothing. But for your casual player, some of the challenges, they're ridiculous. Clear any stage jumping 50 times or less. Clear the game without getting damaged. Every casual out there, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you mad? That's doable. All of these are doable. Yeah, that's I guess a fun thing to have. Those challenges doesn't really matter. So you've got time attack, endless attack and the special games. So that's all fine and dandy. Then we got new game. Let's do this. I know a fair bit about Mega Man 9 and 10, but there's still probably stuff that I don't know. Feel free to let everyone know in the comments if you know something I don't. Nice throwback to the Mega Man 2 level select here. Very similar to that. Also kind of a Mega Man 4 vibe. The music in this game is probably one of the best any Mega Man game has ever had. I think it rivals Mega Man 4, and if we're asking for popular opinions, it probably rivals Mega Man 2, but I think Mega Man 1 and 4 have better soundtracks, and 6 as well. But 9, holy shit, the soundtrack is so fucking good. It's ridiculous how good it is. So I don't really have an order for this. I guess we could go to Magma Man first. Doesn't really matter what order we take. We can buster all of these. Nice transition. Holy hell. Not the best looking stage there is, but come on. The throwback is fucking real. We're playing Mega Man again. It's the physics, everything, they're flawless. It's fucking flawless. These are the best Mega Man physics you'll find in any game out there. If you think about it, it's Mega Man 4 and Unlimited quality here, but I think it's a bit better than those. I mean, these physics are perfect. Of course, there's no slide or charge, so it's hard to compare. One thing that always kinda surprised me about this was when you shoot, his arm kinda flashes like that. That's not something that has ever happened before. But that's a minor thing, that's one frame of the animation missing there. Or something else going on. So that's kinda something that I'm sad about. I'm not sure if this is present on the Xbox version. So this is something that you can do as well. Something that has not happened before. He kinda breaks his leg. If you look closely at his other leg there, it's kinda like it's messed up. Because he's starting the running animation, but at the same time he's shooting. So perfecting those sprite states would have been good. But it's nothing to sneeze at. That's a minor thing, considering everything else. Everything just works pretty well. And tippy toe, nice job. Very accurate. You don't slide suddenly, you don't just do this. You have very good control over it. Physics, best of its kind. Lava will kill you instantly. So no surprises there. This stage is probably the ugliest one. I'm not sure why I started with this one, but I gotta start with something. Introduction to the enemy could be better here. It's a cold awakening to Mega Man 9. If you start off with Magma Man. This game is guilty a little bit of trial and error. It has one of the it probably has the most trial and error of any Mega Man game out there in the 8-bit style. It really, it loves killing you for no reason. And that's one thing we can criticize the game about. But in the grand scheme of things, the game is so fun. It is so enjoyable. Yes, you'll curse about those trial and error portions, but it's not gonna ruin your day. Like it does in Mighty Number 9, because the game is so fucking horrible. But here, the game is so good, it really... I mean, it matters. Yes, it does matter. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. It does matter, of course it matters. Trial and error is never good in a Mega Man game. You can get away with some of it, but if you just keep doing it, you're an asshole. And Mega Man 9 is on the borderline of being an asshole. Sometimes it just kills you for fun. It doesn't care. And that's the wrong method of tackling the gameplay. In my eyes anyway, I don't like trial and error in Mega Man games. It was never the core gameplay of Mega Man. It's something that they can do for fun sometimes. But this enemy is pretty likable. Kind of on the difficult side if you think about it, but it's not too bad. I mean, they're pretty well paced and they only take one hit from behind. Here's your introduction to this guy. These are kind of finicky. Sometimes they can hit you from here, and sometimes they can't, even if they like bounce off the walls. I'm gonna show that later, it's kinda hard to show here. Also, if you go back and forth, you will spawn shit back very easily. So the positioning, again, you can take notes here. There's some improvements that can be made. One of the hardest jumps in the entire game. That's for sure. You can't even kill this guy from here. So you're literally, your best bet would be the damage boost over this. But you can make the jump, it's just very ridiculous. I mean, that's the first stretch of the stage. Do you really want to have this kind of challenge already? And Capcom says yes. That's good, fire doesn't reach the ladder. You have time to get adjusted. Now you know what it does. And something I always talk about, color the part different that you're supposed to hit. So in this case, it gives you the assumption that maybe I should hit the head. In fact, the torso doesn't work. Oh, whatever that is, shaft. I didn't want to say that. Again, attacking the player right after a screen transition, always a cheap move. You kinda have enough time to react, like holy fuck, right? But at the same time, it's kinda cheap. Mega Man 9 loves this. It absolutely adores stuff like this. It wants you to be on your high heels. Good teaching element can't die trying unless you literally touch the lava or magma, whatever the laser it is. You will insta-kill yourself on it. You can damage boost through. And this is what I love, attention to detail, look at this. If you get close enough, look at that. That's a nice effect, it's like, you might want to back off. That's a very cool effect. I was very surprised when I saw that the first time. It's a nice warning. that is saying that you should probably get away. Very tight space there. Incredible challenge at times. Mega Man 9 just loves throwing these things at you. Mega Man stage is not the easiest one to begin with, and I would not recommend it. But for the evaluation, it really doesn't matter. So enemy types kinda scarce so far, but the game is playing quite nicely. So a challenge like this I do love. It's a great design. On an enemy type you put on a certain screen with certain kind of tiling around it, and it plays nicely around the enemy. I like that. Mid-boss, holy fuck. I don't think I've ever done one pass on this guy. Don't think it's possible. But, holy hell, it's kinda difficult. Trying to avoid the flames, but you end up jumping at the dragon. Not a perfect job, but it's a fun boss to see. One of the hardest bosses to try and avoid. How do you avoid him? It's a bit of a puzzle. That flame is placed horribly. Even if you try your best to avoid it, you'll still get hit. The flame is too big. That's the problem of this mini-boss. The flame is just way too big, and basically no missing this, or even no damaging this, is really difficult. You saw there, I kinda made that. That was luck. The idea is to go on the side he comes out from, and that way it is easier, and you just chase him. Same thing here, jump over the flames. That is ridiculous. How would anyone ever find this out? Well, people have, because I stole this strategy from Raw Mithril when I was doing my no-miss strategy. I could not figure this out on my own. This is ridiculous. Certainly a flawed mini-boss in that regard. It's very hard to not get damaged by it. I don't think they even intended you to do this. This seems counterintuitive to what you would actually think. But it's a fun mid-boss. Just that's kind of a flaw there. And if you actually want to hurt him, well, that's another piece of the puzzle. You just have to fire shots like that and then catch up with it. Man, it is pretty difficult to do no damage on it. Really, doing no damage and no miss challenges on Mega Man games really showcases the problems, the core problems of the games. That's why I love the challenge. You learn so much. You learn so much about Mega Man games, it's unbelievable. I suggest you trying that. Fun animations in the back, though ugly colors, I must say. Now these guys are out of the pits. What this game does is, I think, it's a bit lenient on giving you energy. The energy drops are, I think, increased from previous games anyway. There we go, another big energy. I would tone that down, but of course the game is a bit harder than the previous games, so I guess that's a bit of a balance there. Creating balance, of course, is good. So if you realize you're having some problems in the game, well, nice you to know this. Fun challenge to get that one up there. And you can even get back down here from there, so that's good. Man, hate these little fuckers, really. They're so small, and he just keeps going back. It's like Ninja Gaiden spot here. So what I usually do here, this is, I'm showcasing casual play here, but if I were to do this my way, and I wasn't doing a no-miss, I would just take damage. So I just run here, turn myself like that, and then go. Because that spot is ridiculous. Like, you get hit so much there, because the pit here is so, like, it's so short that the guy always jumps out and then you miss him, and oh, yeah, it's just a clusterfuck. I would have given another thought on this screen. That's a bit of a strange spot, and here, if you just keep running, you will avoid this trap. There we go. Fun little screen, I guess, but we've already had like 10 of these lasers, so it's not like it's a learning screen. This screen could have been at the very beginning of the stage. Like one of the first screens in the entire stage. That would have been a good teaching element as well. So organizing some of the screens could proven to be beneficial. You can freeze these with the concrete shot, if you so desire. Now, kind of a Elecman-esque energy grab here. Ridiculous energy grab, in fact. You're more safe doing that. But it's a good challenge if you really want energy. So what bothers me about these little guys is that the flames are out of sync with the guys, because they keep moving and the flames go straight up. So it's hard to time yourself there, but there is actually a safe spot if you're very careful there. Look at this jump, ridiculous jump. Don't like designs like that. One more guy before the gate. There we go. It's a nice stage, it's not too bad. Just the colors, super ugly. I'm not sure what the decision was to add that ugly green. Grey would have looked a hell of a lot better. Trick to Magma Man though. You basically run under him when he bends his knees. That's it. You go to the nearest tile from his location every time. If you're even a tad too late though, you will get hit. So when I'm talking at the same time, of course I'm not paying attention like that. You have to be very careful. Of course, you don't have to fight him like that, you can just fight him like a sane, normal person. Jump around and shoot. But it's fun to see these no-miss strategies as well, because I think it's very interesting. Magma Man, a bit on the boring side to be honest. He does nothing else but this. He jumps and he fires. So it's not like he changes up anything, it's a bit of a boring Robot Master. He should have had at least one bigger attack, something else. Because right now it's like a Mega Man 1 tier. Like you could have done better, I mean. There's so much you can do with Robot Masters, and is this really what you settled down with? I mean, it's okay, but it's not too special. Man, it's hard to dodge him when you talk at the same time, because I'm not paying attention. Now, let's see how long I can survive here. But Magma Man could have been so much better. I'm not sure about the design either. I guess it's fine. Just a missed opportunity in my opinion here. Is there a problem, Magma Man? Is there a problem? Anyway, that's Magma Man. Would have hoped to see better AI on him. If you really want to learn this, it's not too easy. Eco Fighter, don't even remember what that is. Probably just using the buster or something. That's how the game gives you the achievements there. Some people might think it's a bit annoying. Well, you should be able to disable them, it's my opinion as well. Magma Man, a bit underwhelming. Love the transitions though. And it's gonna show you how the weapon works, which is also nice. Shame it doesn't show you can charge it. Let's save the game here. Shows you everything you have. Kind of a clunky menu here. So, we got some cutscenes again. Got a nice icon here for the shop. So every bolt you collect can be used here. Man, roll is fucking ugly. Also, if you pick up the book of hairstyles, you'll take more damage. Oh, I'm not sure what that's about. Hornet Man would be the weakness, but I kinda want to get the concrete shot. Because it's such a fun weapon, I really want to showcase that. So let's go to Concrete Man next. It's also one of my favorite bosses of all time. Straight up 10, not gonna lie. Not looking too shabby. The background graphics are probably one of the weak points in the game. They're not too pretty there, but I think the graphics, they're pretty well done. I think they work well. I'm not sure why suddenly you go behind the grass here. Like here. I just never noticed that before, actually. Introduction to enemy again. Enemies are so fast, you'll probably get hit like that the first time. You don't see that coming, it's so fast. The game does sin a bit in that regard. It's introducing enemies in a hectic manner, it kind of wants you to get hit. But Mega Man 9, once you learn the game, It's one of the best Mega Man experiences you can have, but if you're casually going through the game, you will get mad at times, because it's so unforgiving. It will rape you and feel good about it. It will not care about your emotions. It's like, here, fuck off, play this game. Go cry to your mommy. This game does not give a shit about your feelings. Has balls to throw challenge at you at all times. It does not care. That's kinda what Mega Man is about, but you're raping me without lube. Usually you're using some kind of grease at least. But here it's just, let's go in try. Mega Man 9 is a hardcore experience. Mega Man 9 was made for the Mega Man veterans. If you played Mega Man as a kid and you're like, man, I would like to try Mega Man 9, I love those memories, you'll get raped. I mean, this game, look at this. You will... the game doesn't feel any remorse. It will kick your ass and it will enjoy it. But I just love Mega Man 9. It's so hectic, it's so good. Once you learn the game, it's so easy. Like, it becomes so easy, it's laughable. So this section, it looks ridiculous, like the birds just keep on coming. Again, the energies, the energy traps, they're just everywhere. And there's a good reason for that, as we can see. But once you learn the game, you can just go through it. Because you'll learn every position, you'll learn everything there is, and the game is fun to learn. Of course, right here is something very familiar to us. Mega Man 9. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're definitely back. Something I don't agree with there. Mega Man 9 just loves doing that. I'm not sure what it is. It just loves it. Mega Man 10 doesn't do it as much, but I think Mega Man 10 is a worse game. So, again, kind of throwback to Mega Man 4 here. You have to know that's there. Dick move. Such a dick move. Once you know, though, well, every time you play it after that, you're gonna know about it then. Introduction to the canon. Not too shabby either. Kind of a hard thing to do if you just don't kill it immediately. It's gonna be difficult scrolling back two things at the same time. I love the ladder, the speed you go up ladders. And ladders work well, I mean, there's literally nothing wrong. Ladders are amazing. Nothing wrong with them. Got those sprites as well from the NES games when you're climbing up. The upmost sprite is missing, but that's not important. Nice, spines. I love that they brought back some enemies from the NES games as well. I mean, spines have been stable since then, but these are actually pretty much the same ones from Mega Man 1. That's my favorite design as well, and then here you have a challenge based on it. And the weapons menu, Mega Man 4-esque. I love it. Nothing wrong with that. So you can charge the Magma Bazooka. Not that good of a weapon, it's kinda clunky. The only good reason for that to exist is get rid of Hornet Man's hornets. Other than that, the weapon really... it's kinda garbage. So, mid-boss time. Grab the ladder and shoot it. Nice thing, you can actually shoot it anywhere you want, so it doesn't have a pink eye or something that you're supposed to shoot. I love the tail, look at the tail. The attention to detail is just hilarious in this game. Not the best looking sprite there is, but kinda fun regardless. We have another. There's one thing that I would have done differently here. And that is... not have two mini-bosses in consecutive screens. Have something in between. But they went even further than that. They have 3 of them. Like, holy fuck. Was 2 not enough? This is the real test. Have fucking 2 pits here. I would have had 2 mini-bosses and then have some screens in between those. That was kinda bland. It's kinda weird. I never liked having 2 mini-bosses like that. Or 3 mini-bosses in a row. Kind of a weird design choice. Anyway, there's a design element here for the spider enemy. And we're gonna see a lot more of those. And also, something that Mega Man 2 never did is teach you that some of the blocks drop you through. Well done. Mega Man 9 takes everything that I hate about Mega Man 2 and gets rid of it. And makes a new game based on the good things about Mega Man 2. And that's really what made me fall in love with this game. So good teaching element there. If you're wondering how to get that energy, you know, you just need the Hornets. The Hornets will get you the power-ups from inside walls, except E-tanks. That would have been too cheap, I suppose. Or they're just too heavy. Fun Spider takes 2 damage. I kinda cancelled my shot animation. That's kinda strange. Checkpoint, I assume. I don't know, because I never die, right? So, sometimes graphics are a bit strange at times, but a fun screen nonetheless. Gonna have some surprises here. You're never gonna know if you're gonna drop down. And why is there a block behind this? You're like, oh god! You just thought you died. It's just a cruel joke. But it looks nice. I mean, it looks pretty. It's pretty good looking. And way to put the spine there like that to remind you that, hey, this block is gonna fucking kill you. Nice looking spikes as well. Those actually look like fucking spikes. So here, another challenge. Kinda easy to scroll this guy back, because you try to avoid the cannon. And every time you do, you scroll it back. So, positioning there. Again, another energy. The game knows what's up. It knows. Luckily you don't drop down from any of these. That's good. The game knows it's fucking hard. That's the reason for those energy traps. And here you gotta be careful again. If you learned anything, you'll see those. Another section that you can just walk past. You can just walk past this. You wouldn't know that if you just started playing the game, of course. So it's a pretty fun challenge here, I think. You're kinda, when you get to this screen, you're kinda like, okay, why would I go up here? There's probably a prize for going up here instead of just passing all of this. You would be correct, there's energies and balls here. And that's a cruel joke. Dang it. Luckily, I approve of this because there's a block here as well, so you can get back up easily. So they're not complete assholes. Let's see if Rush Coil can get us up there. Yes, it can. I can cheat too. Rush Coil works phenomenally well. Nothing wrong with it. Weapon energy pick up this late in the stage. I suppose if you're if you want to use the weakness for Concrete Man, I guess you could do that. Another element that teaches us. Nicely done. Very nice. Dr. Light. Dr. Light's the bad guy this time. No way it's gonna be Wily. Welcome to my favorite robot master ever made. Concrete Man. The best AI. The best design. Just... I love this. It's a straight up 10. No questions asked. It's my favorite robot master. It's a reaction based battle. You just have to watch what he does and react to it. That's the best way to make a robot master. If you get, if he pounds the ground and you don't jump, you get stuck. I'll showcase that. So let me just play badly here. There we go, you fall on your ass. Still, there's good time to react. And if you get shot by the concrete shot, you guessed it. Well, kinda have to mash yourself out of it. If you don't, you'll probably get hit again. But I just love this guy. And of course, if you're close, he'll only shoot one concrete shot. People say it's easier that way to stay close. Well, so for some reason he shot 3. There we go, 1. That's 1. Some people say it's easier to stay close to him than to be far away. I disagree. I find that it's easier to dodge 3 of them than the 1, because you're so close to him. Let's see if I can do a no-miss. Probably not gonna happen here, but I love trying, because I really like this guy. It's been so long since I've done a no-miss, but... see if that... is a possibility. No, that's gone. It's gone. Let's see if I can still redeem myself by not getting hit again or missing anything. Really love this no missing Concrete Man. He's one of my... no missing this guy is always been one of my guilty pleasures of doing the challenge. I really love this. Okay, so we got hit once. Yeah, I love that. Best Robot Master ever made. I just love that. He's so well designed. That's how you create a good boss. If you're making a fan game, take a look at Concrete Man and just wonder what is it that makes it so good. I think it's just the pacing, it's the whole package. Well, if you agreed on what I say, leave a like. If you disagreed, leave a dislike. I'll get you next time.